So I used to tell myself that I would start creating somehow, someday, that I would get around to it once I had more time and more energy. I really want to create, but I just don't have the time. If you find yourself saying these words, then this is the video for you. So eventually, month after month, week after week, year after year, I kept telling myself that I'm gonna find the time to create and I'm gonna start. Then I read Some Days Today by Matthew Dix, inspired by Ali Abdaal, and it really motivated me to make a change. So if you ever thought that creativity and productivity are two separate things, that one is fun and one is messy, the other is rigid, the other is not structured, this is the video for you. I'm gonna break down in the video how you can become creative every single day of your life, even while working a full-time job, building a side hustle, or working on any other project. This is how you can do it. Chapter 1. You don't need more time. You just need to use it differently. So most people wait for free time to start something meaningful or start something productive, but sometimes that time never shows up. And without giving too much away, in the book, the author is a school teacher, but he is a productive beast. And what he does is simple, effective, and definitely not flashy. So what Matthew says is that if you're serious about creating something, you need to reclaim scraps of time and put them to work. So what he suggests is you use literally every pocket of free time that you have, whether that's during meetings, when you're on the train, during that car ride or bus ride. Any 5-10 minute intervals that he gets, he uses to write a new script, a new chapter of his blog, whatever. He just wants to keep creating. So creativity doesn't just require more time. It requires clear intention to how you will use the time that you already have. And one of the biggest examples of this is obviously J.K. Rowling. Although she had a preferred spot in the cafe, she kept her creative flow running and created the masterpiece Harry Potter. And now today that cafe is famous for people all across the world just to see where she wrote these amazing books. So one of the other quotes that I really love is, if you want to create something more, give yourself permission to make terrible things. And this is one of my most favorite quotes from the book. And I felt this one personally. Like most people, I never wanted to get started because I was waiting till I was good, brilliant already. And I ended up waiting so long to be good because I didn't want it to be embarrassing. But I realized that the only way to get good is to make terrible things over and over and over and learn from them. So this video will give you the permission to let go of the ego, let go of the fear and embarrassment, and know that you will make bad things at the start. You may even make bad things when you're good, and that is perfectly normal. After all, a bad draft is better than a perfect idea that never gets published. Take Mr. Beast for example. He didn't always make the extremely high quality videos he does today. If you click on his channel and click the oldest videos, he was really just experimenting. He had no idea what he was doing. And guess what? Just like Mr. Beast, you can try it too. And when you show consistency daily, you get better without even trying. And I think he is one of the best examples of YouTubers that didn't give up and they just kept trying stuff until they hit the right topic for them and they learned the right skills and they kept going. So I'm sure you've experienced this before. Someone telling you that you can't do something because you need to focus on your job, you need to focus on school, or that you aren't that kind of person, or whatever it is. But in the book, Some Days Today, the author Matt, he suggests a strategy that jugglers use to stay productive and creative. So his task was to always work on any project at any given time. If he reached a writer's block, he would work on something else. So instead of getting stuck and procrastinating day away, he shifted to another project, another story, another task, still moving him forward towards his goals. So try to break down your creativity and productivity in different balls and imagine you're a juggler and you're just passing them along, one project to the next. Chapter 4, know your story, tell your story, listen to your story. So one of the most nuanced chapters of the book that I really loved was that to actually build as a creative person, you need a keen sense of awareness. Tell your story. Not necessarily to the world, but to yourself. Journal it, voice note it, share it with one person. The more you own your story, is the more clear you'll see how much it matters to you. And then finally, listen to your story, because you'll start to notice that the voice you've been living with, is it hopeful? Is it afraid? Is it encouraging? Or is it self-sabotaging? So I know this is a deeper part of the book, but it really opened my eyes to creativity. That it's not just what I put out, but it's knowing why I'm creating and where it's stemming from. So knowing why I create will set the foundation for all my creative projects, including YouTube, for the future. It's given me a sense of purpose with a lifelong telling with my own story. And this book has really helped me to understand what matters to me most and what I should be prioritizing in my life. So there's a small chapter in Some Days Today that is my favorite in the entire book. And this is: pessimists die only knowing that they were correct. Optimists thrive. So what does this mean? It simply means that if you believe that you're going to make it happen, it gives you a certain kind of energy. It gets you to show up even when it doesn't make sense. Just think about it. How many other YouTubers were made fun of when they started? How many breakout stars were made when no one believed in them? This chapter was a big reminder to me that chasing something meaningful, your dream, your art, your dream project, is hard. The thing, at least you're trying, and at least you believe deep down that it might be possible. So if you've reached this far in the video, I want to thank you for watching. And if anything, I want you to use this video as motivation. Motivation for starting that business, starting that side project, starting that creative passion you've always wanted to pursue. Know that some days today, and if you get started and you keep continuing, you have a chance to make it.